I must finish this within an hour. I just haven't got any time for this. My gosh, why is my phone ringing now? Who's that? Oh my, I don't want to talk to him. Hello? Hi, Ross. Yeah, I got that. You know what? Just give me a second. Actually, I'm doing something very important at the moment. Can I call you back? Yeah, I'll just call you back. Okay, bye. Okay, I must walk. So, what was I writing? The name of the company is. Why? What's that? Oh, shit, this is an important call. Hello? Yes, sir. So, I'll just respond to you within about half an hour. I don't have the answer at the moment. Yes, I will. Sure. I'm very sure I will. Please don't worry. Please don't worry. Yes. No, don't worry. I will respond to you in half an hour for sure. Okay, bye. Thank you. My God. I am just so dead today. I need to submit this within an hour and I just have no time. Huh? I just don't get calls on other days, but what's going on today? Does that happen with you? When you're really occupied with something and you continue to get calls, on other days, no one would call you. But on this day, everyone would call you. Why does this happen? I don't have an answer to that, but I can definitely tell you how you can respond to someone when you're busy. What is it that you should say to them on the phone to tell them that you don't have time or maybe you don't have an answer? Stay with me, Michelle, and I will join you in the classroom now. Welcome to the class. In this lesson, as I've already told you, we are learning how to respond to a call when you're busy. So let's start with the first phrase that you can use. Let's look at the phrase. I'm studying at the moment. Shall I call you later? Studying. Yes. Does this happen with you often that you have an assignment to submit and somebody keeps ringing you? It has happened with me. Once, I had this very important assignment to submit at the university and I was not very well prepared for it. And this friend of mine kept on ringing me. And on other days, I barely receive a call. And on that day, one friend after the other calls. And what did I tell them? I told them, I'm studying at the moment. Shall I call you later? It's a polite way of responding. It's very good if you can add I'm sorry in the beginning. I'm sorry. I'm studying at the moment. Very, very polite. I'm sure this must have happened with you. Let's look at the next one. I'm a bit caught up with office work. I'll call you shortly. Caught up. Caught up means busy with something. Something has caught you. I'll write it for you. I'm a bit busy or I'm a bit caught up. But with what? With office work. So the work that you receive from office. And I'll call you shortly. So let me give a situation to you. You got some work from office, which is very important and you have to complete it. You have the deadline of about 2 hours to submit the work that you've been given. And your sister, who calls you just once a week, who's not living with you at the moment, she's called you up and you so badly want to attend to her call, but you just can't. Then what do you tell your sister so that she doesn't feel bad, but you can also put your point across? So you tell her, I'm a bit caught up with office work. I'll call you shortly. And again, you can add I'm sorry to the sentence. So you can tell this to someone close so that they don't feel offended. With that, we come to the third phrase that you can use. I'm occupied with the kids. What does this mean? This means same as being caught up or being busy. Occupied, being busy. These are the different words that you can use in place of busy, because it's not always nice to say I'm busy. You can say either I'm caught up, I'm occupied, and you can give a valid reason about why you're not available. So, I'm occupied with the kids. Can we connect after a while? Do you have any colleague who wants to talk work even after office? It's sad, isn't it? And you have those cute kids of yours telling you, Mommy, I'm famished. Daddy, have a look at my project. And what do? And then your phone goes, tring, tring. What then? Your colleague. Please, let's talk about work. And you so just cannot talk about work at that time. You can tell her, I'm sorry, I'm occupied with the kids. Can we connect after a while? Connect means, can we talk after a while? Okay, let's look at the next one. I'm traveling. I'll revert to your email soon. How does that sound? Can you use it for someone who's very close to you? Or will you use it in a formal or informal circumstance? I'd rather use it in a formal circumstance or in a professional situation where probably my employee is calling me, or maybe a business partner is calling me, and that person wants to talk about something important probably, but you just cannot. Maybe you don't have the signals on your phone, so you just cannot respond to them. You don't have the network available. So you could simply say quickly, I'm traveling. I'll revert to your email soon if they have sent an email, or you could simply say, I'll revert to you soon. Revert means to respond. To respond. Did you notice something? We have used different words for being busy here. Which are they? Caught up, occupied, or you're studying, or you're traveling. What are we trying to do here? We are trying to give a valid reason for being busy, which is very important to give when you're calling someone, or when you're telling someone that you'll call them back. It's very important that you give them a valid reason about why you're busy. I'll write it for you here. To give a valid reason. And what about these words? Later, shortly, after a while, or soon. What are you trying to do here? You're trying to buy some time for yourself. That very soon, maybe in a short span of time, I'm going to call you back. So what are we trying to do here? We're trying to give a valid reason for why you're not available, and also trying to buy some time. Okay, with that, we come to the next set of phrases that can be used in slightly different circumstances. Let's find out where. The first one here. I don't have the answer right offhand. Where do you think you can use this? If you're a customer service agent and your customer, or maybe there's just an inquiry, somebody is calling you to ask for some information, or some customer is calling you to ask you a question, asking you a question, then you can use this sentence to tell them that maybe you don't have the answer to their question at the moment, but you will respond to them later. What should you do in this circumstance? Can you say, I don't have the answer right offhand, shall I call you later? Later means when? They don't know. It's a professional relationship. So it's very important that you give a fixed time limit. So you could say, I don't have the answer right offhand, can I call you back in 10 minutes? So it's very important to give a time limit. For professional calls, time limit. So let's say you booked this, you ordered for something on Amazon and you were checking in the tracking box for, you have the tracking code, and you're checking where is your order, has it been shipped or not? And you find out that for 2 days your order has been lying in the warehouse. What then? How do you feel? Of course you don't like it, and immediately you want to pick up your phone and you want to call and find out why your order hasn't been shipped. So when you call someone for that, it's possible that they might respond to you saying, I don't have the answer right offhand. I'll call you back in 10 minutes. Let's look at the next one. I believe I can find the information for you. This is also used in the same circumstance, and it's very important that you give a time limit for this as well. So let's say you were looking for holiday packages and you booked a particular hotel. You called them and you wanted to book a room. However, they said that they'll confirm your booking later. Maybe, in a span of 2 days. And you call them after 2 days to confirm your booking. So it's possible that you'll hear the response as, I believe I can find that information for you. Give me about 30 minutes. Again, the time limit is very important to reassure the person who's listening to you. I'll write it for you here, to reassure. The next one here, I'm not sure about the answer. So this can also be used in the same situation when you don't have an answer to someone's question. So if you're a customer care executive, maybe at the bank, and there's a person calling you and saying that, okay, my credit card bills, there are some extra charges on the bill. There have been some extra charges have been charged over the bill. And what do you tell them? You can tell them, I'm not sure about the answer right now. I'll respond to you again in about a day's time. Give me a day's time or anything of that sort. Let's look at the fourth one. Let me ask my manager, can you please hold? What are we trying to do here? Are we trying to answer the person ourselves? No. If you feel that you're not the right person to answer this question, then you can direct the person who's calling you to the correct person. So we are trying to direct them to the correct person. Can you please hold? So what you're trying to do is, while you're still on the call, you're asking them to wait for about maybe a minute. Try not to make them hold for over a minute. It's not ethical. It's not good manners. So you can ask them to hold for that short while, and then you can hand over the phone to the correct person. To wait. To hold means to wait. It's always suggested that for these set of phrases, you ask the person listening to you the question, will that be okay? So let's say, I believe I can find that information for you. Please give me a day's time. Will that be okay? Why do we need to ask this? To find out if the other person, if the answer, if they don't require the answer very urgently. That's to avoid that, you can ask the question, will that be okay? Will that be okay? You can ask it for this question, free expression as well. I'm not sure about the answer. I'll call you back in a day's time. Will that be okay? Can you please hold? Will that be okay? So this is a nice way to complete these sentences. Thank you so much for staying with me. I had a great time teaching you about different ways of telling someone to call them back. Please come back for more lessons on telephone conversations. Till then, you take care, and I'm gonna miss you. Bye-bye.